All right, just got back from the flea market. I actually hit two flea markets today. It was not busy at these flea markets. I think we're coming toward the winter season where it's just slowing down a lot. I think I got some pretty good deals, but nothing super outstanding. I spent a total of $79 today. Gonna try to go through things, but if I mess something up, the math, the total was definitely $79 based on how much money I had coming in and coming out. I picked up these My Little Pony last time. He found two more, so I went ahead and picked up those two more for a dollar. He also had on the dollar table this brand new Brita. It looks like a water bottle with a filter in it, so I think that's going to do pretty good. Also, these are new and sealed. It's some kind of Nerf gun. It's a Hasbro. Has a model number on there. I'm going to have to look that up and get you a comp, but it's some kind of gun. I'm just going to keep it sealed, post a stock photo, and mail them out exactly like that. He also had this dog toy, new and sealed. Chuck, it's a pretty good brand, so that should do pretty well. Found a nice salt lamp. I think this fits a tea light in there. I could be wrong. It looks a little small. Have to figure out how to light this up if it doesn't fit a tea light candle. At the second flea market, I found this. I thought it was, sealed, but it was actually open, so it's open box, but it looks complete. But paid a buck for that. For these four decks or five decks, because this is a two pack. So for these five decks, I paid $3. And I know I have to stop buying DVDs, but I think the independent ones or the smaller ones will sell better. I got these two for a dollar. So I don't know. I thought they might sell. They looked a little unusual. Guy had a 50-cent table, so I picked this up. It's an exercise ball for 50 cents. This is some kind of glitter art. It's new and sealed, and you do something with all those little glitter bags to make a poster there. Figure that out. Look into that. I heard something on YouTube that sometimes older Crayola crowns can be worth money. So these were 50 cents, and I picked them up. They're probably not worth anything, but I thought I'd take a chance. And then he had games for $2. So I'll go ahead and flip through those so that you can see them. Oh, but I should go over this. So my dollar table guy had this great bag. It's a Dracula bag. I'll have to figure out what that says. But that was actually really helpful walking around. So once again, I might keep it. But y'all know me, I'll probably sell it. But great bag for a dollar. All right, the video games. This is a PS2 startup disc. I thought that was cool. Darkstone for PlayStation. Don't ask me to pronounce that for PlayStation 2. PlayStation 2 Twisted Metal Black. Need for Speed Most Wanted PS2. Devil May Cry 2 for PS2. And then for PS3, Little Big Planet. So, I don't know. Hopefully I do pretty good at $2 a piece. If I don't, it's not the end of the world. Also in the 50-cent table, this is a gun clip. It seems to have at least somewhat of a brand, and it probably fits a certain gun. I'm gonna have to look it up. Hopefully Google Lens will do okay for me. If I can figure out what this holds and it's a decent brand, it's worth a few bucks. Otherwise, it's probably a dollar item. This was on the dollar table, so I went ahead and grabbed that. And then moving over here, I bought another Wii bundle. I think I might have got cooked on this after I started taking a look at it. The guy said it was absolutely working. His son installed this Ben 10, cosmetic wrap or whatever it is. It's basically glued. I opened it up. I thought it had a memory card. It's actually a memory card adapter with no memory card in it. And then the discs, I don't know. The disk drive looks a little cooked. I don't know if I should have bought that. He swore up and down it was working, but I'm going to have to test it. And then it came with these three games. And this one's not in there. I didn't notice that until I got home. I'm hoping it's in the machine. And then these two, this is probably worthless, and this probably isn't worth too much. They got plastic wrap on them, but they don't look brand new. I'm wondering if he, aftermarket sealed them. So I don't even know to open those up. I would hate to sell those things and somebody gets them and they're not in there. So I'm uncertain about that. And then for the last time, I know I have to stop buying Legos. It is such a pain in the butt to try to make some sense out of them, to sort them by color, weigh them out, and try to list them. But at the other end of the spectrum, they are a little bit of fun. This was another $10 box. I don't even think most of this is Legos. Honestly, you know, there's this train track in there. There's a troll in there. Is this guy Lego? He doesn't look like one. You know, there's all sorts of random stuff in there. I guess that's kind of cool, but it's not a Lego. So, more sorting in there, more sorting to do. That's not a Lego. I don't know what the heck I bought. I gotta stop messing with Legos. Oh yeah, got a small uke. It's a 6-string uke for $1. And does that cover it? I think that covers it. All right, guys, have a great day.